we are advocating that there should be a cycling lane so that cyclists can also enjoy the road. As you can see, we are competing with cars right now.
The need for safe cycling lanes in Kampala is more pressing than ever. As the city increases, so has the number of bicycles on its roadways. However, with insufficient infrastructure, the risk to their safety becomes extremely worrying.
What we are advocating for is very minimal, like where you see me riding from. We just need 1 meter is very okay for us, the cyclists on each road. So this is what we are advocating for.
During the monthly Kampala Cycling Day organized by EB Uganda that advocates for a smarter mobility through their affordable electric bicycles, cyclists share their experiences on the road.
Today is Kampala Cycling Day. EB called all the cyclists to come together. We speak with one voice because we all have the same pain. We need like cycling infrastructure and promote sustainable transport means. We all know the dilemma of the world today of climate change and all that. Cycling, we beat no gases.
We call upon government to think about us, the cyclists. And the best way that can happen is constructing cycling lanes on all roads, old and new. We have space, like when you look at this road here, it has a lot of space, and for cyclists, we don't need that much space. In fact, we are planning to come up with a document and present it to Parliament, because that's where all the laws are passed, so that they can put pressure on government entities and private which are into road construction. Because I saw in the Netherlands, there is a road, a distance of 80 kilometers. It has a cycling lane. So that is safe from Kampala to Jinja. That means one can cycle to Jinja on a bicycle.
The absence of cycling lanes automatically leads to the absence of parking space for those that make it to the central business district.
We go to places and we are chased. Take away your bicycle, you park it there. I'm like, oh, this is an expensive bike. It's even more expensive than the border.
Kampala city established cycling lanes in Kampala that are now turned into parking yards and border stages and markets on the Namirembe Lumu Street. No access for the cyclist. When you use the road by force, you end up being beaten by the vendors and the border men out there. So we call upon the government to intervene in that place.
It serves no purpose for us to put this non-motorized place. At the beginning, they look so beautiful. When you go back to them right now, they look really bad. And this is a responsibility of everyone.
You don't park like in a particular place and you're just stopping over at a place. The amount of change you have to move with, to give an askari to watch your bike. Because there's nowhere, you're basically parking it, you're tying your bike on a post like that, you're putting it on a street light. Someone could easily come and screw off some few parts and that's it. So I think parking is a very big problem I face even on a daily basis when I cycle.
Davis Muhwezi, a cycling enthusiast and a member of the Roads Planning Committee inside the Uganda National Roads Authority, emphasized their reservations.
My name is Davis Muhwezi. I happen to work for UNRA, happen to be part of the design group in UNRA. And previously, cyclists were not prioritized, but I can assure you, together with the Ministry of Works, with all this advocacy that has started, with the NMT policy that was the NMT policy that was fast-tracked by the Ministry of Works and Transport, I can assure you that when we start designing, we think about everybody who uses the road, and the cyclists are part of it.
Kampala is a vibrant city full of life and energy. However, navigating through the traffic is a huge challenge for cyclists. Safe cycling lanes contribute not only to the safety of cyclists, but also to the more sustainable and efficient city. Later, the advocacy was carried to the street of Kampala to convey their message forward to decision makers such as Uganda National Roads Authority, KCCA, Ministry of Works, and Uganda Police.
Kampala Cycling Day 27, this was supposed to start earlier on. Rain came, and as it is in Africa, when rain comes, everybody sleeps. But we're cycling for one or two purposes. Number one, so that we can get better roads, and we're advocating for better roads, cycling roads in Kampala city. And two, that when we have cycling lanes and we have bicycles on the road, then we'll be saving our environment. The lesser cars we have on the road, more bicycles on the road, more health and fit people in our community, in our society, and better productivity. And as a country, we'll be doing very well. So, we're hitting the road, and police will be leading us as we move. We are on Lugogo bypass right now. It's a very tight and narrow road. There is no proper cycling lane. So we are advocating that there should be a cycling lane so that cyclists can also enjoy the road. As you can see, we are competing with cars right now. So if Lugogo bypass is expanded, then it's been more safety for people on the road, and cyclists can have a space on the road. So right now we are on Bumble Road, and as you can see, the cyclists are literally competing with the motorists, and there's little knowledge about safety of a cyclist here from the automobile users. The bodabodas think that the cyclists shouldn't be on the road. The taxis think that the cyclists shouldn't be on the road. And this is not true. So the awareness that Uganda police needs to do in the traffic department is to educate the boda riders, the taxi drivers, and all automobile users about the safety of the cyclists on the road. And as you can see in the video, we're technically competing. So if there are designated road and the communication, like say this, trying to talk to boda, wait. Everybody's competing. So we're getting to a very busy space. And this is where people say, how safe am I on the road? Yes. So turn this side, and we're going with the Uganda police. You take us on one side of the road, and we're going on one side of the road because the busy side, border. And so if there are cycling lane on the road, one lane, if there's cycling lane on the road, then it'll be easy. So we're trying to demonstrate to you. Yes. Follow the border, yes. So this is just to show you there's only one lane on the road. So when you look at the side of the road, it's packed. There is no, yeah, you see? So we have to move here because there's no cycling lane. And if there's cycling lane, there'll be more road. So we are going on the one side of the road. And this is what the road safety is about. So look at the other side of the road. Look at the borders. Look at the space. So if, for example, this has been organized, the road, and that this is what goes to the National Road Authority. You know, it's an awareness on the Kampala Cycling Day about the road safety. And you can see we are moving on one side of the road because there's no cycling lane. So what happens to a person who doesn't afford a car? They'll be knocked down on the road. And all of these are very busy places. Hopefully, the National Road Authority, the designer who is in front of us, he's definitely taking note of this, that this is how our road needs to be fixed, to be more safety, to be more border. And you can see when you're talking, the police is talking, but the border man is just riding, you know? We've gone into another busy spot of the road to just show you how cyclists, sometimes it's very risky, you know? If we don't have the police, then it's difficult to ride on the road. All of these roads need
safe cycling lane. But most importantly, the motorist needs to be told. And this is the part we want Uganda Police to play. And so we are happy to have Uganda Police with us today. Happy to have the National Road Authority with us and Ministry of Works. And all of this advocacy is so that we can make the road safe. So today, this is Kampala Cycling Day. So police is able to understand the challenges that the cyclists go through, but to keep our roads safe and environment safe, we need to have them do awareness campaign to the automobile users on the road, border borders, taxi drivers. Okay? And the UNRWA designer of the road is here. We hope that this advocacy will produce a better result for our country and for our nation. My name is Eddie Okila, the fitness coach, and this is so far the best show we have had on the road. We hope to have more, and we hope that our city will become more safer and better for the environment. Hold. The road. As you can see, you'll be able to see in this video the craziness on our roads, and this is why we are calling the attention of the authorities in space to basically rethink the safety of the road for all the automobile users, border borders, cars, to make it safer for everybody, so that we can actually become a real city. You know? We cannot call ourselves a city when the roads are too close. We don't have cycling lanes, and this is what is about. Border pass. Wow, you can hear me commanding border borders. Pass. Hey, stop this. We shouldn't be doing that. Cities like Netherlands, and we're happy to the Dutch Embassy, first of all, to call this awareness in place, and tell border to come into this partnership with us, the EB for the show that we have had today, and we're thankful to all the partners on board. Still here, we'll have a lot more time to live a healthy life because their muscles are more active, they're doing very well, you know? So they are now acclimatizing, and we can put on the speed, as you can see. Let's show you. Chris, let's go. Come on, let's go. Sebo, slow down. So if the roads are good, you'll enjoy this kind of speed, right? Can you check us out, guys? Let's show them speed. Come on, guys. So if the road is safe, then this is what it means to be safe on the road. In Europe, yes, cyclists are safe people. Let's go, guys. Come on. Okay, slow down. Slow down, guys. Slow down. Put on a softer gear. Slow down. So be passing Kampala Road. Slow down. Everybody join two lane. One lane, please. Border, slow. Don't enter the peloton. Guys, come on, let's go. Stop.
Davis,
Yes.
what's your experience today?
Experience has been great. Yeah, a bit scary, and that says a lot. And I think if it was not that scary, would have many more cyclists. So for the fitness side, it's very good. It's not like going to the gym where you have an option of leaving the machines down and going away. As soon as you start, there's no going back. You have to ride. So I could have said I'm tired, I want to get off, but I can't carry the bike, I can't put it on the car, so I keep going. So I love that.
All right,
Yeah.
so there are moments on the road that people fear. A lot of people say it's not safe, I can't cycle. So what would you say to somebody out there who's watching this video, who think that our roads are too dangerous, they will just die as soon as they touch the bike? With your experience today?
For sure, they're dangerous, yeah? But not as dangerous as people think, yeah? Otherwise, if it was that dangerous, then we wouldn't have made it. So I think the more people cycle, the more people come out, the more other road users get to know that they are cyclists and have to, give extra care. I realized on the road it's not that bad. There are borders, and I think there's a bit of respect because they're also two-wheelers. I see that there's a bit of collaboration, so it gives us a head start. If we come out and cycle a lot more, it would give everybody, all the stakeholders that are involved, to give, because if their numbers are there, then we're obliged to do something. As government, the reason why we build roads is because there are many vehicles and they're being challenged, there are potholes. So once the numbers come up, then we can do something. For sure, it's not safe. I mean, there's a lot of mixture of vehicles. Yeah, there's a border, there's a cyclist, there's a vehicle. So government needs to do a lot more, to be honest with you. I know I represent government, I represent UNRWA, but I know KCCA also well knows what's going on. We liaise with the engineers who design these roads. So it's an opportunity, especially for these new roads that are being built.
As the advocacy for safe cycling lanes gains momentum, it's a journey that requires unity, awareness, and a shared vision for a safer, healthier, and more sustainable city.